That was crusty dusty. I'm sorry, y'all. Welcome to All Signs Reading for Weekend Vibes. I'm going to go ahead and get timestamps ready for you guys. We're going to do collective reading. And we're going to do a quick Aries to Pisces with a closing collective. Okay. The moon is in Taurus. It's in my 4th house. I feel like just being at home and just in my comfort zone. So I'm kind of like on chill mode right now. I hope that's not bothering anybody. Let's see what's going on with the energy, you guys, this weekend. So we are, let me just look into transits because I'll tell you where we're heading directly into this reading. I can probably call it before it even comes out in the cards with the astrology. I'll just take a look at it real quick. Welcome in, you guys. Sage, welcome in. Let me see what's going on overall. Ham and cheese, salami with chips inside. You can't beat this. Alright. I got mayonnaise pouring everywhere. It's all good. It's the weekend. Alright. We are at 29 degrees and 11 minutes of the moon in Taurus. All right, so we're here with the sextile over to Saturn in Pisces. That's what it looks like. To be exactly. The moon in Taurus at a sextile to Saturn in Pisces in retrograde. All right. Let's get into it. I need some meditation music here, you guys. I gotta get right. I asked earlier, what should I use for this specific reading, and nobody recommended anything. So we're gonna do Anime Tarot. I'm probably going to use Kipper and Tea Leaf. And I'll use Light Seers if I have to. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. Alright, let's do the collective spread. I'm sorry, normally I don't drag out this much, you guys. Okay. Let's see what's happening for weekend vibes. Right out the bat. Somebody's gossiping about all of your secrets with the parrot. So this could be a very gossiping kind of weekend. In connection to family sorrows. I feel like you have a friend around you that's protecting you here throughout your spiritual development. Maybe that's what the gossip is about. Okay. I hate when I hear gossip. It's like so overrated. Whoa. The privileged lady wanted me to see her. Okay. Somebody's thinking about a privileged lady, something like that. Something was taken in the family room in connection to a courthouse issue. This wealthy man. Somebody took something from you or from the family and is now having to go to court or something like this. Or somebody's gossiping about this in connection to the family sorrow. Well, damn. Craziness. Could be a Cancer, a Libra, or because you're separating from a soulmate connection, Something else is manifesting anyway. Yeah, this definitely has to do with the family. Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. There could be a child talking about this and how you have to kind of like stand on your own with something here. I don't know if it's regarding money, but it doesn't look like that. It just says that something was stolen. All right. This could be like an opportunity. Ten of Wands. You're tired of it. You don't even want to hear about it anymore, Four of Swords. You're like, just leave me alone. And it kind of keeps being brought up with the Two of Wands about like what you're going to do about it. What you're going to do about it. That's crazy because I see the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords. You're tired of it. You don't want to hear about it anymore. The Knight of Pentacles. You're just like, well, if things are delayed right now, it's just is what it is. With the Ace of Swords. I feel like somebody wants you to do something about something, but there's gossip in the background and connections. How you're dealing with family sorrow, how somebody took something from you, that being a court issue. Maybe this is your was all about, but it's like, what are you doing on the other side of it? How are you manifesting past this? Because it has to do with like family dynamic, a child possibly speaking on this, right? And then you just having to protect yourself from what other people have to say. Well, damn. Yeah, the Five of Swords, it's meant to come in to create some sort of like mental conflict for you, or to make you feel defeated by the gossip, because this is a gossip card. All right, you're kind of like detaching from the negativity or the attachment of this connection. You don't want anything to do with it. I feel like you're just chilling. The Queen of Pentacles, literally, the Moon in Taurus, you're just chilling out. All right, you're remaining grounded, stable. You feel abundant in your own energy. I don't know, maybe something about the color yellow could be of significance. I'm noticing that. It's like you love me or you love me not, something like okay. It's like you're mad chill. All right, so I don't think you're supposed to be worried about this or how something is being delayed right now. Okay, because it kind of feels like you've already gained perspective about where things are going. Something like that. Give me 1 second, you guys. Clear this one out. Quick, you guys, I promise you an all signs reading today, so let's just see quick messages. Everybody's home right now. I don't want to hold up or try to keep quiet. It's like everybody's home. Welcome in stuff, a little bit of everything. Let me get something on this plate over here though. All right, so Aries, it says you feel something's lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, and or a goal. I don't know if you're this dark complexion woman or if you are dealing with a dark complexion woman. All right. I see good fortune coming your way, Aries. At the bottom of the deck, there's something celebrated this weekend with romance or having something connected to like a party, some sort of celebration. I'm going to celebrate this sandwich though real quick. Not with my chips falling out. All right, so Aries, let's see. What you looking for, Chris?
None. I'm about to cut this.
Oh, shit. There could be a brand new beginning or something. Do you miss your children? Like, do you feel like children are lacking in your life?
Yes.
Chris, you want a child?
Yes.
Ooh. All right, so there could be a message of concern about a child here. At the bottom of the deck for this privileged lady. So if there's something lacking in your life, whether that's love from a child, or if you feel like you're lacking money, or if you feel like you're lacking a goal, the goal could be that you have a message of concern about how your brand new beginning is going to take place. Maybe you feel the message of concern is that you don't have money for this child, or if you feel that you're lacking love for this child, it's because, I don't know, something switches around and gives good fortune and privileged lady. Let's see what it is. Everything is all good. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's the problem. That's a big problem, boo. All right, let's see what's going on here. The Nine of Wands. I just heard be cautious moving forward. Like, make sure you have your boundaries up. Make sure that you are not attracting, you know, somebody that's like in a bad vibe for your child. Okay. The Nine of Wands is like you having a boundary up here with somebody. And I would imagine it's whoever you have concern about. Chris, can you do that downstairs? That shit's strong as hell, bro. Like, so strong. I can't take it. It gives me a headache. Thank you. I see the Queen of Wands here. I don't know. I feel like maybe you have concerns about whoever that Queen of Wands is. There's two different females coming out in this reading for you, Aries. All right. It's a privileged lady here. I don't know if the privileged lady is this Queen of Wands, but there's a message of concern about a woman here. All right, in connection to this child. How somebody feels like they're lacking money, love, or goal, and then there's this energy of like great fortune that comes in. So Aries, you're happy about whatever this is. Maybe you are having some sort of boundary up and protecting your energy overall in whatever that may be. All right, the Hangman is here as well. So maybe you're holding back and waiting for some sort of brand new beginning. Now, if this is something creative that you're fighting for, and you've been having your boundary up and you're just kind of waiting for things to turn around so that your happiness comes in, you've already dealt with the worst of this situation, because that's what the concern was all about, was having to do with a child. All right. The Knight of Wands, things start accelerating a lot faster in the near future anyway. All right, so I'm seeing, yeah, Justice is coming in and the Chariot. So if you're dealing with, like, let's just say it does have to do with something involving a letter of concern, all right, or a message of concern, I see it being resolved in your favor during the time of whatever the court case is, because that would be justice brought in for a specific situation. I see the Four of Cups. It could definitely feel that this is a situation that's happening specifically surrounding your emotional state and how you feel like someone's been deceptive. It could be like this person trying to work against you to keep you away from a child or something. Yeah, the Page of Wands. All right, so I would imagine that it could be the person that you were committed to in marriage. Maybe you guys are like, you know what I mean, having some sort of, I don't know if this could be like an argument, because the Nine of Wands could be like, I don't want to deal with your ass, right? The Queen of Wands being in the challenge, this could be like another woman surrounding someone's child. All right, and then you just kind of knowing that you kind of have to take a step back because someone else is heading on their journey. They're no longer wanting to be with you, and then things accelerate for you in the near future. It could be a sabotaging way how someone's utilizing a child from an ex-marriage to have you concerned about things that have to do with your love life or your money or your goals. But it looks like you still hit good fortune. So I'm just going to clarify that and we're going to move on. Somebody's concerned about their child. That's what this is. The Five of Wands, it kind of gives me like, I don't know if the conflict has to do with how the fortune is meant to come in for the child, but it looks like you're holding strength here to this situation. Like you're not worried about it. I got a lot of Leo energy in here as well. A lot. Like it's here 3 times. And heavy on the fire energy too, with the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. All right, so this could be like a dynamic of like females or something that's dealing with someone that's like an ex or someone that they were committed to as an ex. All right, let's get into Taurus. All right, Taurus. What is going on here? I see you're going to be shown the way, Taurus. All right, in connection to you being committed in marriage. All right, there's something or someone that you want to be committed to in marriage. Let's see what it is. You feel like this was like, I don't know, something feels like it's in a knot, like you can't seem to figure it out, or there was some sort of unsuccessful plan or whatever this is. It says you're going to be recognized and rewarded for merit. So if it's somebody or something that you want to be committed to here, Taurus, it looks like you're going to be shown the way in either fixing the situation or leading the way in whoever it is that you're supposed to be with. All right, let's see. I see great fortune. So money could be on your mind right now specifically. And then there's the connection to a mature woman. All right, the pathway is here on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if I would imagine if you're getting recognized and rewarded for something that you were committed to, and that was an unsuccessful plan, then you're going to be shown the way on how to fix something and bring in some sort of fortune as well. Because the pathway possibly changes. Okay. Let's see what this is. Thank you, Sage. Let's see what this is. The moon. You could be like feeling really emotional right now that the moon is in your sign. I mean, damn, that shit came out strong. The moon is here, and then the Six of Pentacles is like the moon in Taurus. You feel like there's some sort of unsuccessful plan with someone like reciprocating to you. Whether that be the moon in Taurus is exalted. You guys love comfort. So this is someone that you possibly like want to feel comforted from. Your mother figure here, something like that. All right. The Seven of Cups. I see it being where you feel like someone either tried to do something and keep something a secret or tried to hide something. It was all more so just an illusion, possibly to you. Like your emotions could be like definitely heightened right now with the moon being in your sign. All right. Justice is like you feel that something wasn't fair. This is something that definitely already happened because the justice coming out in the past. You felt like something wasn't fair because the Five of Swords is coming right after. So I don't know if somebody chose to like detach from you or there was some sort of argument or something that could have happened and now you're stuck in this Eight of Swords type of energy. Like you feel trapped or feeling like something's not right. All right, in the way that you feel stuck. It feels like your energy is stuck right now because I would imagine something was an unsuccessful plan. You thought you were going to get reciprocated with something. So, I mean, you are in your energy right now with the King of Pentacles. Your money looks good, right? But your emotional state is kind of rocky. So, Judgment is here. This would be like someone that you wanted to reconcile with, is what I'm hearing. All right, the King of Pentacles with the Judgment. This is someone that you want to reconcile with. The Page of Wands. You could have been spending time, all right, with children recently, and it looks like you're going to be moving forward in the near future, like independent and still focusing more so on your resources. So Taurus, I know the moon is moving into Gemini later on tonight. Gemini is your second house, so it has all to do with like your finances, your resources, having to do with more so like things that you can get creative with. All right, so you're going to be shown the way with something. Maybe you feel like sorrow or hurt, all right, in connection to whoever this mature woman is. All right, I don't know if you felt that whatever fortune was supposed to take place with this person, I feel like the pathway could possibly still be open. Let me just clarify pathway and unsuccessful plan, and then we'll move on. The pathway is Ten of Wands. You feel like burdened by something or someone because of this breakup, Three of Swords. All right, and then unsuccessful plan here says Queen of Pentacles. This would have been like your person. You know what I mean? Like this is someone that you want to be with, Taurus. So you feel like you can't seem to unknot the situation that has caused some sort of conflict in between you and your person. All right, because this is someone that you thought you were reconciling with. I don't know if it's because of family or friends. The Three of Cups is like someone intervening in you guys' connection. All right, it should have been a celebration. Rather, it turned to shit. Because why are you in this Five of Swords, Eight of Swords energy? It's because of the breakup. You're not happy about it. Let's just be clear. So whoever that mature woman is, this is someone that obviously it's going to be who you respect. All right, someone, a feminine energy overall that you feel is a lot more mature or should have been mature in connection to whatever this is, but you're going to be shown the way in how to fix this problem. All right, and again, the moon is in your sign tomorrow for your second house. So your value would pick up by tomorrow is what that feels like, Gemini. Gemini. Whoa. The marriage card just fell down, Gemini. I don't think you're getting married. That was coming out of Taurus's reading. Like, this is somebody, I don't know. Somebody's like, put that damn marriage card down. All right, hold on. Gemini. All right, there was some sort of trouble or accusation that you were a part of. All right, I don't know. You got a secret admirer coming out here. All right, somebody secretly admires you and you don't know this. All right, this person could have started some sort of trouble or there could have been an accusation involving you with this person, the secret admirer. It says keep your life in balance. I don't think you're worried about whatever the accusation was, to be honest. You're on your own journey here. All right, you're possibly focusing more so on your mental and your physical health. Like, you're not worried about that person. Why would accusation be connection to you having to keep your life in balance? Maybe someone's talking about, let's see. There was an ending that took place with the coffin card here. And it happened over a message. That's weird. Did you break up with somebody or end the situation over a message? Or did you receive news about someone's death over a text message or something? Or that was what was causing some sort of trouble in your imbalance? Because why would somebody be accusing you of being imbalanced? It had to do with your lover. All right, whoever your secret admirer was. Okay. Why do I feel like this is coming out of Taurus's reading? Because literally, Taurus's card fell down. Let me see. Hold on. The Knight of Wands. There could have been like some sort of emotion that was expressed. I said emotion. That's crazy. Because the Ten of Cups, it kind of gives me someone that you truly desired, that you felt like you wanted to be assertive with this person, or there could have been like lots of passion there with this person. But why is the Ten of Cups coming out as the challenge? Like emotionally, you're not balanced. All right, Judgment. This was someone that wanted to reconcile with you. I told you I felt Taurus's energy leaping into Gemini's. All right, so this is someone you wanted to reconcile with. This is somebody you have like a lot of emotion for. They could have like broken up with you over a text message, or they ended it over a message, something like this. The King of Wands is here. That's crazy work. All right, it kind of feels like this would be someone that you were truly attracted to here. The Page of Pentacles. Why do I see all these people here? Ten of Swords. Oh, there could have been someone else involved. All right, like someone may have felt that you had more attraction for someone than you had for them, or that made them feel like belittled almost. All right, there could have been something regarding like an accusation about how you sabotaged this connection, the Ten of Swords, or how that person felt backstabbed because they feel emotionally imbalanced, and now it's like they wanted to reconcile with you, and they still do, to be honest, because they're still remaining assertive. They could still be trying to like send you messages. The Strength card. This person's holding back as well because they feel like things have actually slowed down for them because they think that you guys are done. Are you? The Magician. No, you're not. You're gonna like manifest it back. Yes, you are, but it feels kind of burdening right now. I see Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. All right, so I feel like it feels like it's done. The Death card says it might be. I mean, the coffin is here. 10, 10, 10. All right, it might be. Maybe this is something involving someone feeling like it was sabotage or it was a burden in connection to like an ending and a brand new beginning because of a family member or a friend. Are they celebrating this? This would be someone that's attracted to you. The King of Wands is coming out as the past person. The one that feels like the Page of Pentacles was belittled by. And that caused some sort of ending or some sort of betrayal in that person's emotional state. That was the whole trouble and accusation there. So this person, that King of Wands, might have been attracted to the Queen of Wands here. And it looks like that's where, you know, there was some sort of confusion or accusation about the exchange of information or the exchange of energy, because this is like an equal give and take. All right, so let's just say that that person seen it as gossip, or it could have been that this was like part of a major, I don't know, it could have been like it hurt somebody's feelings, Page of Cups. Somebody wants to come through and expect some sort of apology. It's your lover that wants the apology. Let me see. Show me the lovers. Show me the one that what the accusation was all about then. The Two of Wands. It gives the exchange of passion or a change of plans or how something had to do with like someone feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. It could have involved like something in the community, somebody's family member, or someone that you were committed to in marriage, or just someone that I would imagine you live with at home. The Four of Wands is a home card. All right. Holy shit. Moving on. Let's get into Cancer. Happiness and well-being here. Wow, Cancer. So you're happy about something today. It could have been an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. All right. You got the energy of the sun there. Things could be feeling like real positive for you over the weekend because of some sort of news that you've heard from today. All right. And it says unsettled times and the need to plan ahead. Maybe something doesn't work out and you were happy about that. Maybe it's because you can go have time with close friends. All right. Maybe there's some sort of increase in your wealth overall. All right. Let's see. That's crazy. What are you happy about? Cancer. The court issue, whatever that court issue was all about. And I see in the near future, oh, you're going to be happy that something ended up working out. Even if it felt like it was unsettled time, it was like, okay, well, I get to plan ahead now. All right. If it comes through with material wealth and spiritual growth, you're fine with that. And you got pleasure with a close friend at the bottom of the deck. Something that's taking place with like a main male. All right. In a court issue here. So you're going to be happy that something actually didn't work out. Or you're going to be happy that you went through some sort of unsettled time because something is being like, I would say, adjudicated in court. All right. In the near future. Show me this energy for Cancer. The moon is coming out. All right, maybe the moon in your energy is of significance. I got the moon and the sun here. Something comes back into balance is what it feels like. Something comes back into balance. This could be like a close friend. Crazy. Judgment. You probably thought that you weren't able to like ascend with this person, but you will. The Six of Wands is like you will. You're going to have some sort of victory here. You're going to win something. Maybe again, it has to do with this court case. You thought that you weren't going to win this, but you are. There's some sort of inheritance that's supposed to be coming through for you. That's possibly what this increase in material wealth is. And the Page of Pentacles, even if it's something small, I'm like, you're riding out with it. Yeah, the Chariot. You feel like, I'm happy with that. All right, you feel like you've won. The Four of Pentacles, maybe it brings in a sense of stability for you because that's like you starting from a firm foundation, possibly after, you know, feeling like unsettled times, I don't have any resources or whatever this, you know, spiritual growth is, it makes me feel happier, that type of thing. The Queen of Wands is here. I feel like you feel more confident overall. The Five of Swords. It could have been something that was like gossiped about or something wasn't working in your favor because someone did something behind your back or they lied on you in court, something like this. And the High Priestess is like you utilize your intuition to bring some sort of change to this dynamic. It could have been that you're highly intuitive. I do have the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Chariot here. That's a heavy Pisces and Cancer energy for you. The Four of Wands. It feels like you have some sort of like victory. Kind of feels like you have a celebration here. Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is about you switching some shit up. All right, and it actually working out in your favor. You're really happy about this. Let me clarify what this main male has to do with this all. This could be the person you're going up against in court, but let me just see. Because there's a lot of feminine energy out here, and then we just got this main male chilling over here, okay? The Two of Swords. It looks like that person is the one that you were going against. All right, like Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Wands is here, right? So this is about you having to decide whether you're going to be moving forward and or separating from this person. All right, there could have been gossip about this. And it's like unsettled times, and the need for you to plan ahead is because your focus right now is building on some sort of firm foundation. If you're in this energy of feeling like that's my wish fulfillment or that's my person, then I'm definitely seeing that you wanting to reconcile is your challenge. Is it going to take place? I would say yes. Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Sun. The Sun is here twice with the Ten of Pentacles. I would say yes. And it's going to happen while Mercury is in Virgo. Mercury doesn't ingress into Libra, I think, up until like the middle of September or something like that. Okay. Let's move on to the sign of Leo. What's the matter, Milo? Milo. What's the matter, bro? All right, Leo. Let's get into this. I gotta do another reading later on today, you guys, for members. I haven't done one for you guys in a minute. That one we'll get deep into the astrology with. Leo, you got something going on with family matters. You might need in the help. I mean, you might be in the need of help, assistance, and or some sort of guidance here. All right, so if you need help, raise your motherfucking hand is what it's giving. Okay. It says somebody will give you some sort of precious gift. All right, you got the seahorse and the diamond. I see you could be having some sort of involvement with the law. What's going on with this whole court damn thing? That's pissing me off. All right, it's really making me mad. Like, what is this whole court thing about? So you need some sort of assistance in connection to you dealing with a situation with your family matters. And if you're struggling right now, it says you're going to be gifted with something because you need help with something. All right, yeah, you're in this connection of like poverty right now. Maybe you ain't got shit. All right, because of this mean mail. Okay. Because of one that you're in courtship with, or the person that you're in courtship with, they fucking broke. They ain't got shit either. All right. Let's see what's going on. That's crazy. What's going on here? The Eight of Wands. I feel like you are going to have some sort of positive movement forward. There will be a sudden change as long as you communicate that you need help, because the Ace of Swords is coming out as your challenge. That's like, speak up. Like, I'm going through hardship. I need some help, right? Five of Pentacles. So it could be financially that you need some sort of resources here. The Three of Wands is here. The main person that you're dealing with could be a Sun and Aries person. All right, that person was progressing in a specific direction, and it looks like they got themselves attached to the devil. Whatever the devil is, it could have been, I don't know if this person spends money on like drugs, or if they drink a lot, or if they're codependent upon some sort of attachment. Could be gambling. I don't know. I don't see it here. All right, but it looks like something positively moves forward once you ask for help, because there's a time of hardship. I don't know if there was some sort of corruption happening around this person that got themselves involved with their money. All right, but judgment is here in the near future. I just want to clarify judgment real quick. The Seven of Wands. It looks like once you call on the energy of needing help and or assistance, you're going to receive some sort of protection, or the energy of defense and over. I don't know what it was going to be with, but it's apparently with some sort of involvement with the law. All right, maybe somebody got locked up, okay, and they need help. You're going to hear some sort of positive movement forward with this. It has something to do with your family matter and how you're going to be given some sort of gift. All right. Temperance is here. Like, be patient. Don't stress. The Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment will come in. All right. Maybe a Sag will come out and help you. That's a Temperance is a Sagittarian energy. It's going to work out in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. Things will change. And the Seven of Cups. I feel like somebody either tried to lie to you or tried to keep something hidden or a secret and you didn't know about it, and then all of a sudden you're in this energy of poverty. All right, Six of Swords, that you're trying to transition and get out of this situation. All right, and I see it has something to do with possibly you going back to work. Eight of Pentacles is like, it's something, it will work out. All right, it will work out. I want to clarify why you're in poverty. I'm going to be honest. Why are you in poverty? The World card, because something came to an end with that main male. Got you. Okay, so now you're having to be forced to go back to work, something like this, and you're the star, so you got this. I feel like it's all going to work out. You just need some help right now. All right, show me the courtship. Who are you going into courtship with specifically? The Page of Pentacles. Somebody that doesn't really have a lot, but they're willing to help what they do have. Maybe somebody's coming in and making an offer for some sort of information about work. Okay. Yeah, and it's going to be for the star. So I don't know. The star is Aquarius' energy. Leo, that's your opposing sign. All right, so this could be like a partnership or someone that knows what you're going through, needs some sort of assistance. You could have been attached to something that was negative, and it looks like in the near future, when you ask for assistance, it will be granted and you will be in this energy of protection. All right. So it's because of the situation that ended with this main male that you're in poverty. Let's move forward to Virgo. Virgo. Okay. Whoa. Virgo, you got someone working against you behind your back. This wanted to be seen. Pay attention to your finances. Okay. It says you're going to be parting ways either in romance or in business. So the person that you were with in business or in romance, that person is going to either be leaving you, and they're going to be working against you, and it's going to be hurting your finances. This is kind of coming out of Leo's energy as well. So that could be of significance for you too, Virgo. All right, so there's something about someone did something risky or took a chance with something here, and it looks like you're on a short journey. All right, so I don't know. I just heard you're on a mission. Okay, you're on a mission. Crazy. Privileged lady is here, and change. So if you were privileged before, things are changing now. It looks like your focus is more so on your occupation, your career, whatever that may be. All right. Why is someone working against you is my main question, but we're going to get into it. We're going to see what's happening here. All right. Today's date could have been of significance. That's weird. Okay. Very significant to this change for this privileged lady. Okay. For you, Virgo, it has to do how some resources, your finances. The King of Wands, there's the fire sign here, Aries, Leo, or Sag. The Knight of Pentacles, all right, is your challenge, your resources, your money. All right, how did you got to pay attention? Maybe you have to focus on saving here. The Queen of Wands. This definitely has to do with the two people lay in this process. Queen of Wands, King of Wands is here. The Four of Wands is in the past. Maybe you were celebrating with this person in the past and now you feel trapped. How is that you feel trapped? The Six of Pentacles. In the near future, it looks like something's reciprocated with an equal give and take. The Four of Swords, after some sort of negotiation takes place here. Okay. What's going on in the environment of the situation? Something's changing for the better. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Ten of Wands. It's changing for the better because there's been a heavier burden on someone. All right, Five of Wands is here as well. Damn. The Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands. This is like an energy that's surrounding you and where something has to be fair and equal give and take in the near future with the Six of Pentacles. So if someone's been working against you, it's been hurting you financially, and it's because of you taking a risk with someone, all right, or doing something that was risky. Changing from being someone's privileged lady to going and focus more so on your occupation. This is like you choosing to leave someone that you had interest in, all right, someone that you could have been married to, and choosing to detach from that person and seeing how in the near future things are going to be like 50-50 is how I'm getting it. All right. So maybe you have to change locations, or you have to move home, or things don't look as pretty as they should be. Okay. All right. May abundance flow to us all, and I manifest that, and so it is. All right. The Empress. Yes. So in the near future, it kind of gives me this energy like you have nothing to worry about here. All right. So Taurus's energy, the Six of Pentacles, and the Empress is giving me the Moon and Taurus energy. So there could be a challenge for you at this time specifically because of the changes that you experience, but your energy is still in the Empress. All right. So the Five of Cups, it's only because you experience some sort of loss. I'm going to clarify that energy with the rat. I don't know if somebody pulled something on you, or the Six of Swords. It's because you chose to move on from somebody that was working against you behind your back. Damn. Yeah, they were keeping something a secret from you, or lying to you, or playing this energy of like jealousy or envy, or just, I don't know. All right, the King of Cups. It could have been like a water sign. Okay, show me what you're doing for your occupation here. The Five of Cups. I don't know. You're having a phenomenal achievement there, though. Mars and Scorpio. Or that's going to start taking off for you in the middle of September. The 22nd to be exact. When we ingress into the Sun in Libra. Okay? You're no longer with this person. This could be like an ex-father figure, ex-lover, ex-baby daddy, kid's father, that type thing. Okay? You're no longer with this person, and that's the truth. Okay. That needed to be clarified specifically for someone, because Spirit never does that. I never have any of my cards in my deck, okay, that are reversed. They're always upright. So whoever needed to see that specifically, like you're no longer moving with this person, it's because you know that they were working against you behind your back. Okay. Well, hot damn. Let's get into Libra. Whoa, that was a little deep. All right, Libra, you got news on the way. I just saw that energy. January is here. Possibly coming from a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Or Capricorn and Aquarius, you guys need to check your Libra placements. That's going to be the 9th house for Aquarius and the 10th house for Capricorn. Just saying. Could be like a spiritual message coming through overall. Or a position of authority for you, Capricorn. I see fear, worries, or tense situations overall with that news that's coming in. You're going to be going on vacation for a while. You're going to be separating from something. Oh, I just heard depart. Are you traveling somewhere? 9th house energy, Libra, 9th house, Aquarius. That's like long distance traveling. Are you taking a vacation, going somewhere? That's weird. My mind's going like, all right, you're on the road to success though. And I see you got disappointment in a friend and or in a lover. Okay. There's a storyline in this all signs. Stick with me here. Stick with me here. There's a storyline here. I'm seeing it go from sign to sign, okay? So check your placements overall for these specific signs in your charts. I see the child here. And privileged lady. Okay, what's going on with this privileged lady energy? All right, because it's coming out at the bottom of the deck with bad health. The privileged lady is getting a brand new beginning. This is crazy. All right. Well, thank you, Sage. You're having tense situations involving a child. Maybe you privileged lady child. You're on the road to success. It looks like here. All right, you could be dealing with Libra, Capricorn. No. All right. The Queen of Cups is here. All right, well, I would imagine that there's something that didn't work out in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. The 9 of Wands. The 9 of Cups. There's something coming to an end. Spirit just showed me the 999 portal. And I see having to like emotionally withdraw from that situation overall. So if there was something that was supposed to be successful, it was like you were backstabbed by somebody. That's what it feels like. Give me 1 second, you guys. Yeah, you were backstabbed by somebody here. All right, it looks like that way. Or you have the fear that it's not going to work out with somebody. What's the 9 of Wands all about? I'm curious. Because it's like you immediately put your, your boundaries up with someone here. And this was someone that you truly desired. And then all of a sudden, it's like you emotionally withdraw from this person. The 6 of Swords is because you chose to move on. You chose to do this. Your destiny was changing with the Wheel of Fortune being in the challenge. The King of Wands is here in your environment with the Knight of Cups. You have a different suitor coming in anyway. It's an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag that has interest in you in love. All right, the Page of Pentacles. You were dealing with someone that was backstabbing you. It's almost like they were taken from you, whether that was physically, emotionally, and or materialistically. I don't know. But you end up coming out in the 5 of Pentacles energy. All right, so maybe somebody told you, okay, well, this is going to be a major change for you. Yeah, I have interest in you, but you were dealing with somebody that didn't really have much to give you anyway. Page of Pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles. It's like if you see yourself as a privileged lady, I can offer more. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to extend this message of love, okay? I know that you're emotionally dealing with some sort of loss here. I see you having to move on from a situation, but I desire you or you desire someone else. And it looks like you've been trying to like keep strength or remain determined down a specific pathway that you know you're on the road to success with. All right, so somebody here is like, all right, well, now that you know that you've made that choice or that decision, you kind of have to give some sort of, or take financial advice is what it's given. Because if not, you're going to be in bad health. Okay, let's see what's going on. Welcome in, you guys. The Ace of Pentacles. I don't feel like Spirit is going to leave you out in the cold. I see you ascending to the next level, receiving some sort of promotion or some sort of job offer. The Star. Don't worry about this too much. You got the Star and you have the Empress. I feel like if somebody tried to shit on you and backstab you or you were worried about that, All right, you're on the road to success here. You probably are having some sort of brand new beginning and you having to step into this privileged lady energy. Maybe you don't feel like you're valuable enough for this type of thing because you've dealt with some sort of bad health or someone put you through bad health. I don't feel like it was like somebody trying to challenge you on what your destiny was, but it definitely was a major change in your life that you had to start adapting to. That's what it's giving me. All right, let's get into Scorpio. All right, let's see what's going on. Scorpio. Well, all right, so Scorpio, this could you be dealing with a woman or you are a woman. You have lots of spiritual development here, awareness and or understanding of it. Thank you, Sage. Oh, I mean, you got cards flying out of self-delusion. All right, let's get into this. So a woman with lots of wealth. You got romance that's in the air. You could be spiritually developing, having some sort of understanding of it. All right, but there's some sort of connection to you being self-delusional and or the need to control your anger is of significance. The expectation of what exactly? Of something ending. All right. Or I don't know if someone's like, if you're on someone's mind, you as this woman, or if you're afraid that something's going to end, okay, in connection to another woman. Maybe you expect something to end because you think that you're not on this man's mind. Something like that. All right, so stop being delusional. It's telling you that. It's like control your anger or you're going to be sorry. You could be this wealthy woman because you're connected to who this person is that's on, you're on their mind. Something like that. All right, if it's the masculine with a woman, all right, and the woman is very wealthy, it says control your anger or you're going to be sorry. All right, because the expectation of this ending is like a big deal right now. That's what I see. The Fool card. Are you dealing with like an Aquarius here? The Queen of Wands. There's some sort of like lack of attraction for this person, but you still have passion for them. I heard the lack of attraction but passion. I feel like I'm speaking to the masculine though that's going through like a brand new beginning here with the Fool card. So what this may be is like a shift in dynamic. All right, I see the Queen of Cups here as well. There's two feminine energies coming out. The Queen of Cups and the Ten of Wands is coming out as the current situation. All right. That feels like it's a heavy burden. And in the near future, it kind of feels like something's hung up already. All right. Like you gain perspective about who more so is your wish fulfillment. Now, if this is the feminine's energy choosing to go down a different dynamic because you want to be the Queen of Wands, I'm beautiful, and you have a problem getting this out, it could be that you have lots of anger inside of you. And the way that you express yourself comes out that you lack passion or compassion for someone that may be going through a difficult time. Ten of Swords. Okay. So you need to kind of like switch up your attitude is what it's given here. Because I don't know, the expectation of someone's ending is like a huge deal for someone. All right, whether it's for this masculine that has the feminine on their mind, I don't feel that you actually, let me say something. The Knight of Swords. It kind of feels like it's coming through as an attack in the way that someone is moving forward or progressing, or it kind of feels forced in a way where it's like just move the fuck on. It kind of feels like there's a lack of compassion here. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment is here as well. So I see things changing in the favor of someone that has to ascend, obviously, if it's a spiritual thing. But romance is in the air for somebody here. Okay. The Eight of Swords, there could be a sense of fear in someone speaking the truth about something. Or if this is the masculine fearing to have communication in whoever it is that's, you know what I mean? That's in the way here. Because I see two female energies. Again, there's a woman that's wealthy, and then there's a woman that the masculine has their mind on, okay? It's like, don't be careless here in this person's feelings or the compassion for something that someone's going through overall. It's the lack of compassion because the expectation was you knew it was going to end is what it's giving me. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. So the Five of Swords, this could be like gossip going around or feeling defeated in some sort of way. Ten of Pentacles, this could have you know, to do with someone's long-term stability or their foundation and their family dynamic or whatever that may be. But the Chariot is here saying everything's gonna be fine. Whatever the delusion is all about, don't worry about that shit. Like, you're good. 8 of Wands. You're going to be moving forward positively, and I don't feel like you're probably just sitting in sorrow right now because it feels fresh. Okay? It feels fresh. Ace of Cups, you got new love coming in, and it looks like you're definitely going through a separation, a divorce, some sort of like heartbreak, but it looks like you're possibly just giving love to yourself. Okay? Giving love to yourself. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Alright, Sag. Sag, your family wishes are coming true here. You're about to triumph over troubles and obstacles. I like hearing positive news, so that feels pretty positive. Welcome in, you guys. Alright, so family wishes come true, Sag, with this younger man. It says, karma, you will reap what you have sown. So it looks like it's good karma. Alright, because there's a wish coming true. You got triumph and over some sort of trouble or obstacle here. Let's see what's going on. Community is here. And thief. Oh, here we go again. Marriage. So is this a community that you were committed to here that has been taking something from you? And it looks like a family wish finally comes true for you. You as this younger man, I'd say. All right. Triumph over some sort of obstacle. And then there's karma. You reap what you've sown. Show me more. The Two of Cups. This has to do with you and like a soulmate that you're supposed to be with, Sag. All right. Someone that you're supposed to be committed to. It's like a spiritual union almost. Two of Wands. Maybe you had a choice to make. Okay. Maybe it had something to do with like how your community felt about something. And how you were going to be experiencing some sort of loss or if something was taken from you. I see the Fool card here. About your decision with moving forward on a brand new pathway with the soulmate. King of Cups, the Hierophant. This has something to do with like, I don't know why this feels spiritual, I'm going to be honest. But that's what it feels like. It feels spiritual. Alright, the Hierophant with the King of Cups is someone that's meant to be seen as like a teacher, someone that's very wise, someone that's very intuitive, or it's like you would be seen as being the one with the soulmate connection, someone that you're committed to a marriage or living the very traditional life, but something was taken away from you, or it's because you had to make the choice to do so. Two of Wands is like a choice. Alright, the Nine of Cups is like you had everything you desired in the past, and then what happened? The King of Wands. I don't know. Did you turn into who you are as a person? What the King of Wands is, Sag energy. It's like you're adventurous. You feel free. All right. You're kind of like, I don't know. You're like you want to get out there and do shit. You want to learn about stuff. You want to travel. You want to, you know what I mean? It's almost feeling like something was taken from you, though. The Emperor. I don't know if you're dealing with like a father figure in the near future, or someone just kind of feels like they're overstepping you in a way. Or this is about you having to start up your own business or something. A family wish coming true and you being seen as like the leader, all right, in some way. But something was either, let me just clarify the Thief card real quick because I feel thrown off by that energy. Why is the Thief card there? The Hangman. You had to take a step back because you felt like you were going through some sort of situation that kept you stuck to a community of people, being committed to that person in marriage, or I don't know. You're coming out as the King of Wands, and you have a Queen of Wands here as I split the deck. So I don't know if you were like connected to, let's just say that you have a friend or a family member that you felt was your soulmate, Two of Cups, right? And it kind of felt like you had to make the decision to go in the direction of being together with this person emotionally, or feeling bonded to this person intuitively. Because I felt like when I saw the Hierophant and the King of Cups, it would be like you being highly elevated and knowledgeable about spirituality, or being in alignment with this person on a level that was more so like intuitive, having that kind of connection with this person. All right, so I don't know why it says your family wishes are coming true. Maybe this had to do with a community of people trying to keep you in a sense of illusion, or entrapped in the mind and not understanding that you actually have a true connection here with someone in this brand new beginning. The Three of Pentacles. It's possibly the people that you were collaborating with that actually made you feel that you were this King of Cups, like opened you up emotionally a little bit. Maybe you were this very stern person in the past, or that's what they expected you to be in the near future, was the Emperor. Nobody fucks with me. Like, I got it all. I don't need nobody. Something like that. All right, but if you chose in between a lover and or a different pathway, it looks like the pathway you chose led you into a position of like you having it all in the past and now going in a different direction. So the Ace of Wands, you chose your passion instead. I don't feel that you're lacking anything. It's just that you went through a specific transition that moved you into calmer waters, meaning it wasn't so heavy on you, or it kind of like took you out of this space of an entrapped mindset, feeling like someone was taking from you. And then you get it all. You get the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You feel stable. You feel secure. You feel like you're abundant. You feel like your family supports you. And maybe this is what your family wanted. Okay. Page of Wands. Do you want a child? And being committed to someone in marriage? Let's just ask. It's a yes or no. And then we'll move on. The Nine of Wands. You feel like that's where you had your boundary up. Maybe someone that you felt you made a choice with previously was the person, and that wasn't the person, and then you're afraid to move forward with the person that you're in marriage with and have that transition and that spiritual outlook into who you feel is your soulmate. It's going to lead you to be the Emperor that you are in the near future, because you are the King of Wands. It's like you're the bomb.com and nobody can tell you anything about it. That's what I feel. Okay, I like it. It feels like you had lots of support, even though you were going through something that may have left you feeling like you didn't belong in this community or something like that. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like your karma turns out well, Sag. I like it. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn. I see a period of ill health and or depression at the bottom of the deck. Persevere and you will overcome this problem. All right, do you feel like you're, I don't know, lonely, having anxiety, or just feeling like there's a sense of depression? All right, so you got great passion around you. And it looks like you're seeking new home and or attitude energy. So is that what you want? You want to move? You feel like you're in ill health. You feel depressed at home. You have some sort of great passion for specifically a place or a different environment that you want to move to. And if you persevere, you can overcome that. All right, let's see. All right, so we got marriage here. Did you go through a divorce? It's the only reason you would be depressed at this time, okay? And Lovers. Wow. And Gift is here. Shit. I mean, it doesn't feel that negative at this point. Did you divorce one person and you chose to go with another lover and you received this gift? It could have been like a new home or something. Well, hot shit, Capricorn. Okay. I see you. All right, let's see. The Queen of Swords. I feel like you were very like straight to the point with what it is that you wanted. Why do I feel like you and this person, this could be, why do I feel like you're a cougar? I'm going to be honest. All right. I feel like you left someone that you were committed marriage with for a long time, and you ended up like meeting up with another lover and they wanting to gift you everything. You could be like a cougar and this person that like matches your fly or something. I'm cracking up. That's what it feels like. It's like you understand that you and this person have some sort of like, I don't know, you got, I want to say like you meet at the eye, like you understand each other almost. Okay. What is this though? The devil. Well, damn. I would imagine that shit feels intense. All right. Like obsession over each other's energy. Okay. The Six of Swords. You're like, I don't give a shit. I'm moving on. It's like you're chained to this person's energy. I feel like you're the cougar here, though. Well, damn. The Ten of Wands is the energy. You might be coming off a little bit too hard on this person. Let me be honest. All right, the Queen of Wands. And it's because you know that you the fucking shit. You got, like, the attitude for it and you look good as fuck. All right, so you could be coming off a little bit strong on this person, but they like that shit. It's almost like they're attracted to it. Or maybe that's what your ex didn't like. Because if you went through a divorce, it's like, fuck you, I'm going with the younger person. You feel more of like an equal give and take with this person specifically and burden in the other situation. Or feeling like you were being sabotaged in the other situation. Maybe the person that you were with wasn't giving you an equal give and take. They were actually backstabbing you, including your resources. All right. Maybe they were like talking shit behind your back. All right. It was, you knew it was coming to an end. You knew that they weren't reciprocating you with resources here. So it kind of feels like you need to come off stronger this time around. But again, try not to come off so strong. Because you might actually be looking at this person and like, I don't know. There could be some sort of connection to greed or envy or just feeling of like an obsession with person's energy emotionally though. Like eye to eye, you guys understand each other, but it kind of gives me like you trying to override this person, knowing that you move forward towards this person because there was more passion there, but knowing what you experienced with your ex was more so of like a betrayal. So it kind of feels like you're involved with this person only as like, I don't know if you're trying to keep it a secret and what you're using them for. I heard using them. I'm going to be honest. Because you're using them to gift you with something. This is what I'm saying. This person could be like a wealthy man or some shit. And it looks like you're getting a new home and it's like you have this new attitude. So be aware of like how you're acting towards this person. Because it comes off to me that you're persevering and overcoming a problem, but you come off to be a little bit bitchy. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is because you know what you want. And it's like, if not, then you can go about your motherfucking way. I feel the energy. The Nine of Pentacles is like, I do better on my own. I don't fucking need you. Damn, Capricorn. You got control. Jupiter and Capricorn energy. You got control over your shit right now, Cappies. And it's like, I'll be damned if I allow somebody else to make me depressed or go through ill health. And fuck you and being committed in marriage. And I'm going to move on to someone I'm more passionate about. And I'm going to be sure we're eye to eye. And I'm going to make sure I'm obsessive over that person. Because I know what I moved on from. And if I'm strong on you, then it is what it is. Period. That's what it's given. I'm sorry. I got to go. That was a bit much. Damn. Spicy. I like that shit. All right. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. I need a good shuffle real quick. Because hot damn, that was spicy. Capricorn boss bitch up in this motherfucker. All right. Aquarius, you are highly thought of. It looks like Spear, you have heartache over what you no longer have. Does somebody break your heart, Aqua? Don't they always? All right. So, let's see. I feel like Aquas are not supposed to give a fuck. You're supposed to be in Capricorn's energy right now. All right, so I've got, you feel tied down or frustrated. The Firecracker card came out with excitement and great good fortune is heading your way too. All right, let's put these back. On the bottom of the deck, solid foundation and success with effort. So somebody broke up with you. You're heartbroken over what you no longer have. It looks like somebody's thinking highly of you. There could be some sort of excitement here. And I see the Sun and the Ace of Cups. Aquarius, you're ready for new love? Because you feel tied down or frustrated. You want some sort of excitement in your life. And I also see you getting that with great good fortune. 4-leaf clover. All right. Let's get into Kipper here. I'm a hot damn aqua. Main, male, and lover. Okay. Let's see. Bad health is here. Main, male. Is the main male the one in bad health? It came out again. Main, male, lovers in the house. Something ended with you guys. Did you end it with the main male? Your lover at a home or some shit like that? I don't know. About a home? Let's see. The 9 of Wands. You're like, keep your damn boundary away from me. Stay the fuck over there. I feel like you've been dealing with lots of fears as well. 8 of Swords. Like you've been overthinking situations or feeling scared to move forward. All right, the Chariot. Once you do, you're going to be happy on the other side. That's for damn sure. Because you need to build a solid foundation here. I've seen the Hierophant and I've seen the 8 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You need to like start positively moving forward here in the energy of your confidence. I don't know if you're dealing with a Taurus here or a Cancer. Let's see. The 5 of Swords. You've been through some shit, Aquarius. That's your energy. You had to detach from somebody or something. It could have been detaching from this home. Because, I mean, the Coffin card is here. Or that had to be like a choice that had to be made. The 2 of Swords. Justice. Something is fair in the near future. You got a lot of air energy in your reading. This could be like all up in your head, Aquarius. Or that's why you feel that you're in a sense of bad health with something here. That's what it feels like. Let's see. The 3 of Wands. You're going to progress moving forward, but you're going to be held back for a little bit. All right, the Star. It's almost like you're afraid to come out in your own fucking energy, Aqua. You need to like have strength here and start moving forward. The Strength with the 2 of Wands. What are you doing? What is the overall to this reading? Like, what is your energy right now if you have some sort of great good fortune coming in? You focusing on being single and focusing on your bag. I like it. The Star with the 9 of Pentacles. It feels good. It feels positive. Let me see. The Queen of Wands, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, you need more confidence right now because you went through heartbreak. Somebody broke your heart. Okay. Once you gain control over this and you start healing, you'll feel better. Show me the situation with this lover, the main male in the house. And then we'll move on. Well, maybe you thought you were going to be moving forward with a lover and this person was going to be your main male and you were going to live with this person and that actually didn't work out. It actually turned out to bad health and coffin. Something didn't work out and it ended. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you thought you were going to work it out with this person. You ended up going through the dark night of the soul and having to do shit alone. And the Fool card, having to go down a brand new journey and focusing on self-love. Same fucking shit, okay? Same thing. Queen of Pentacles, focus on your bag. Focus on your stability, your foundation, and how you're going to be building here. You could have children. Queen of Pentacles, you could have a little baby, maybe. And the Strength card is here as well with the Knight of Pentacles. Be strong and how things are going to be slowly but surely moving forward. Aquarius. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. For Pisces. Let's get into Pisces. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Pisces. Good luck, Pisces. Good luck. You got the horseshoe. I love that card. All right, so success assured with good plans and hard work. New home and new attitude. So, Pisces, you got a lot of good luck coming in here. You are looking for a new home. A sincere wish is going to be granted. Okay. Well, damn, Pisces, you got probably the best spread of them all. What's going on in your energy, though? Sincere wish, success assured, you got good luck and a new home? Okay, Pisces. Something's going to be adjudicated in your favor, it looks like. Maybe it has to do with, like, if you're going to court with your lover or if you're having some sort of divorce or something. Maybe something needs to be adjudicated. It's fair. All right, or someone having to come to an agreement. Maybe there's a, what do you call that shit? A mediation going on. Okay. Maybe it has something to do with work. All right, adjudication in connection to what you do for work, for your occupation. Looks like everything works out in your favor. Everything. You got a lot of good luck. You get a new home. A sincere wish is granted. You got a lot of success coming up for you here. All right. You guys could be in the ages of 30 and 38, Pisces. Yeah, from 30 to 38. Well, all right. 10 of Cups. Wow, you're fucking happy to hear that good news. I'll tell you that much. You feel emotionally balanced. You're in your own energy right now. All right. Queen of Swords. You could have been like really going through it mentally. All right. That being your challenge. Not knowing what the truth is of a situation or having to fight something. All right. Temperance. It's like required a lot of patience of you here. The Three of Pentacles. I see you possibly collaborating with the wrong group of people, because like the Three of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords, it's not feeling like you were getting some sort of fairness here overall. It could have been that you were overthinking who it was that you were in connection with and how something was going to end up working out with what was being adjudicated in connection to your workplace. So again, if it has to do with like you dealing with an authority figure, you wasn't really fucking with that person like that. Or you don't like this judge. Let's be clear. Okay. Something about that. All right. Like you thought it wasn't going to work out in your favor. Let's see. The Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands in the near future? What is that about? It could be that you feel like you're top, you're top shit. The Emperor. Okay. You end up building something for yourself creatively and you feel like top shit in the near future. Nine of Pentacles. It's because you are. You're independent. You don't need anybody. It looks like what was being adjudicated was whatever you do on your day-to-day routine for work and how you were making that your business. You were collaborating with the wrong people in the past. You felt trapped to something here. It made you go through whoever or whatever type of mediation was happening in connection to this court issue, but you get like brand new beginnings with everything. Maybe you had to like fight hard for this. Queen of Swords is like, I'm telling the truth. I'm having to investigate some shit. I'm looking into something here where I feel like it's not fair. All right, Queen of Swords will be seeing like Libra energy. Something's not fair. Let's see, moving forward. What's your environment at this time? The Five of Wands. It's been like a lot of conflict for you here and trying to do something independently. It's like you've been really fighting hard. It's been a challenge for you. Nine of Swords. It's been really keeping you stressed out. All right. Possibly worried about how this whole thing is going to turn out. And the King of Wands in the near future. Well, damn. Queen of Wands to the Emperor and the King of Wands. Maybe you just end up, you know what I mean, running into somebody or building some sort of foundation because you put yourself to the challenge, is how I'm hearing it. Like, you went after what it was that you wanted to achieve, and you got there. All right. The Ten of Wands, and it wasn't an easy road. It sure wasn't. The Eight of Wands, you got a lot of positivity moving forward into a Pentacles. You're going to gain control of a specific situation here. All right. Let's get into this closing collective. Well, damn. I think Capricorn's reading over the top, but I like that shit. All right. Let's get into this closing collective. Wow. What happened, my love? They left you behind, baby? All right, you got happiness out here, collective. After some sort of forces were working against you. All right. It says there's been a major challenge to overcome whatever the situation is. But it looks like things won't always be this way. A big change is coming. All right. What do we need to see here? Thank you, Tiff. In the near future, I feel like things are going to change. All right, privileged lady. All right, so I could be speaking to my feminines, how you guys are going to be gifted with something. All right. I'm just curious what's under gift. You've been on a journey here in connection to being committed to something that may have put you in bad health, and now this big court issue here with this wealthy man has been a thing about how you guys are going to have a brand new beginning. And it looks like it turns out positive because you guys got the lovers pathway, all right, after some sort of imprisonment. Now, for those of you that choose to stay in marriages that fucking suck, you guys are stupid. Because these masculines, they only want you to have their babies so that they can keep you imprisoned. Side message, okay? But in the near future, you look like this privileged lady. You got it all, okay? You're happy. You've got this major challenge to overcome here. You know that there was a force working against you, but things aren't always going to be that way. Now, for those that feel that they have some sort of brand new beginning in a business that they have started and they've been going through some sort of court issue with how they were going to remain committed to something, all right, if this was going to be positively moving forward, if you were going to have this opportunity come through in the near future, it looks like it does, okay? You were imprisoned to a specific pathway with a lover that you're possibly releasing yourself from. I'm going to clarify that first. You're coming out on the top. Queen of Pentacles. Privileged lady is what it's giving me. You're being crowned here. Okay. Milo, come here. And stop whining, please. Thank you. Yeah, you're getting like privileged lady energy. It's given towards Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so Virgo season here could be of significance. Let's see what's going on. The Fool card. Felt like a challenge for you to have a brand new beginning overall, but you did it. Judgment. Looks like you ascended to the next level. All right, whatever this is for you, take it as it resonates. The Emperor is here, so I see definitely like that wealthy man energy being in your past. All right. The Seven of Wands. This is someone that you're protected from. And the Four of Swords, there's some sort of negotiation that takes place in the near future. So it looks like you come out, end up being the privileged lady in the near future because someone either has to pay you out for going through a divorce. Maybe you have a child by this person and that's how you're getting paid out. All right, maybe this person kept you on a pathway to feeling imprisoned as being their lover or something like that. All right, well, shit. The Nine of Wands, I mean, you went through the damn rougher than the rough. All right, you're like the wounded warrior out here. You're coming out as a star, though. All right, so it's like you come out getting some sort of wish fulfillment and everything ends up turning out in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune being your hope and fear. You're going to have a solid foundation. You're going to have a fresh start. You're going to have some sort of accomplishment here. This was a major challenge to have to overcome. This is giving me... I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I'm going to break it down astrologically. I should have saved this for the members reading, but I'm going to say it because I feel it connected to this reading. You have this energy of like North Node, South Node energies and like Scorpio and Taurus having to do with like resources or how your spouse's money was supposed to be handed to you. Also having to do about you presenting yourself to the world as your own person and then you being committed to someone else in marriage. Those energies are literally like a Mars-Venus opposition. We're talking about Taurus and Scorpio, which are ruled by Venus and Mars, and we're talking about Aries and Libra, and where the nodes have been shifting. Now that we're in the opposition of Pisces and Virgo, it kind of feels like whatever the fucking illusion was about, you already know what your day-to-day routine looks like. You know that you need to have some sort of stability for yourself, and you can move forward in good health. I hope this makes sense. Like, you know, you need some sort of solid foundation for yourself. You don't have to be attached to a wealthy man for you to be able to provide on your own, is what it's giving me. Okay. Well, damn. Six of Wands, yes. Strength, yes. Three of Swords, yes. If you're going through a fucking divorce, it's like, bitch, stand up for what you want and own your shit and build your own shit from scratch. It's giving me be bossed up. Like, put your mind to something because you can achieve it. Hell yeah. That's what it is. Even if you're going through a separation, it's like, put your mind to something and you can achieve it. Don't allow a masculine to make you feel like I provide for you, so this is going to be how things are. No, the fuck it ain't. Queen of Swords, I'll cut your ass off real quick and watch you see me in the near future still holding my fucking own. Something like that. And these masculines, they don't like that shit. They don't like that shit. They would rather keep you in poverty. Five of Pentacles. All right, but you understand exactly where your sense of authority is now with this Three of Pentacles. Like, you know exactly what you want to do. You have an idea about what you want your career to look like. You have a shift in dynamic of the Sun with the Six of Pentacles, where you want to see reciprocity and where you've been enlightened about what you should be accepting in connection to relationships, in love. Okay? I feel like this is for my feminines. Damn. All right, y'all. I see y'all. Y'all been awakened is what it is, because y'all been held back for way too long with the hangman. Okay? This is about you making a specific decision about what your pathway was supposed to be and how you were going to overcome challenges to make you happy again. That's what this is. The Knight of Swords, the Hierophant. You felt that, oh, well, I have to live by these traditional values because I'm being forced to do so, or I feel like I'm attacked if I'm not. And that's where you felt a sense of entrapment. I went through this shit, y'all. I feel this energy. This would be like someone saying, well, you're my lady because I provide for you. And you're like, the fuck? Go sit the fuck down somewhere and watch me do this on my own. You're going to build something for yourself from scratch. And it's going to feel so much better. King of Wands energy here. It's like someone tried to overpower you or make you feel like you weren't going to be shit without them. And you're like, watch this. They're in sorrow because they lost their Queen of Wands. Something like that. Or maybe this was you having fear, thinking that if I experience this tower, then this person is going to try to scheme against me utilizing the resources. You see what I'm saying? You weren't afraid of that either. I guarantee you went through suffering. You went through hardship. You went through having nothing. All right. And it felt like you were going to end up having to attract someone else because they saw your struggle or something like that. All right. The Lovers. I feel like you made the right decision because you attracted the person that saw what the other person couldn't give to you. You went through the dark night of the soul. And that's fine. I see Gemini and Virgo energy both ruled by Mercury. You were in a very like deceptive courtship is what that means. One that was burdening as fuck. 10 of Wands. It wasn't fair for you and your emotional state, and your intuition was telling you to get the fuck on out of there so that you can actually achieve what it is that you feel like what real love is. And it looks like you just chose to move on. 7 of Swords. It felt like you had to come up with some sort of strategy to get the fuck on out of someone that was being deceptive, jealous, envious, and trying to backstab you in any way possible. Damn. You had to choose how to positively move forward and see the truth of the situation where you knew it was going to be you and only you moving forward. You might be running into a King of Pentacles in the near future, but I feel like that person is actually your soulmate. 2 of Cups energy. All right, like this person knows what you went through. 5 of Pentacles and the struggle that you have been dealing with someone that continuously just leaves you out in the fucking cold. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care, but someone else is going to see you in the near future as this privileged lady. All right? And this is about how you're giving it back to yourself first. So you're saying bye to the rough times and hello to passion. Okay? You're saying bye to the rough times and hello to passion. Okay. 7 of Cups. You see past the bullshit. Your intuition is heightened. You make better choices now. All right. You find good work. You find things that help you bring balance into your life. It no longer stresses you the fuck out. You can celebrate from here, time to time. It looks like you have a sense of authority within your own self here. You're positively moving forward and making progress with a specific project. Yeah, you experienced emotional loss, but you gave that shit to yourself, right? Knight of Pentacles, things were delayed, so the fuck what? You got brand new opportunities, new gateways opening up for you. And now that things are assertive, I guarantee you this stupid motherfucker that tried to work against you wants to come in and create some drama for you too. The Tower with the 5 of Wands. And the 7 of Pentacles. Now they're trying to scheme and say, oh, well, I gave you all of this when you ain't have shit, so I'm taking it back. Bitch, try it if you want to and watch you stay broke. That's how spirit worked, though. Because if somebody's being deceptive towards you, and this would have been someone that you were, like, loyal to, right? The way it happens is they'll make it seem like they won, but in the long run, they end up fucking with shit. No love, no money, no kids. Everything for them turns to shit, right? See what I'm saying? Go ahead and be deceptive if you want to. That shit fucking spins the block real quick. And it would be like, you see what you tried to do when you were trying to keep me conflicted and having, like, gossip behind my back and all this shit? It's because this person still desires you, but they want to control over you. Fuck them motherfuckers, bitch. You move on. You hear me? You move on. Okay? The Magician. Yeah, it was all part of, like, a trickster energy, the manipulation from this person. They felt that they couldn't control your emotional state anymore. Okay? Maybe they wanted control of the entire family. All right, you see what I'm saying? And it was like, I have the money. I have the power. Look at this. And you're like, okay, well, if that's what you think, then fine. Because I'm going to go over here and I'm going to create. And I'm going to go find somebody that understands me as a person. If I'm this high priestess and I'm having a win here, then that's just truly what I desire. All right. And this could be someone from the past that's like, who the fuck is that? I didn't know that's what you had in you this whole time. I knew you back then, but that wasn't who you were up until you changed up from dealing with that dumb motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Yes, it's like you completely did a turnaround. You ended the situation, and this is your brand new beginning. It felt like you were getting hit by a fucking Mack truck or some shit dealing with that person. Literally. Ten of Swords. It feels like it was your own betrayal, keeping yourself stuck in something that you knew you had to release yourself from and heal from. It's like your angels were like, wait, I'm going to step in here. Okay? Yeah. This was literally like you having to understand that someone was actually your hidden enemy that rather than working with you. All right, so this angel could be like a mother figure to you as well. They're watching over you, Page of Swords, or they know exactly what you went through here. Somebody needs to go through a sense of like maturity with this Page of Cups to the King of Cups. And it looks like as you can gain control of yourself, you're coming out as the Empress. I love it for you guys. This feels